Okay, so first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, born in Rome, Georgia, moved up here with my father when we were 5 because he is an electrical engineer that works here. He's over the years taught me a lot about everything that I know, or that I know that he knows about electrical engineering. I know some stuff there. Other than that, I participate in sports, basketball. I participate in a lot of music activities, study a lot, and that's.
What would you say your biggest weaknesses are?
Sorry, can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
What are your biggest weaknesses?
Okay. One of my biggest weaknesses is that when I start a project, I have a hard time branching off and starting other ones before that one is finished. I like to start things and get them done and then move on to the next thing that I have in front of me. But I like to make sure that, once I've started something, it is done to the best of my ability before I move on.
Start off and we kind of want explanation of what.
Let's see. What got you interested in your career path? It's like teaching music, correct?
Did you say what? Or
Yeah.
why?
What got you interested in starting that?
Okay. Like I said, I moved up here with my dad. When I was 8, I started playing the piano just because I wasn't doing sports at that time, so I had to have something to fill my time other than school. And it turned out I had a real knack for it that I didn't expect, that nobody expected. So I started doing that, and then when I went to middle school, I started an orchestra and choir and band there, and it just spiraled on from there. And I realized that even though math and science and everything here are really, really important to have a well-rounded person, they also have to understand the other side of things as well. And because of the passion that I have for music and teaching other people, that's something that I'd like to do eventually.
Tell us a time about when you disagreed with a superior and how you handled that, or someone with authority.
Okay. Give me just a second here.
Take your time.
There was a time I used to work at a hotel, the Hotel Extra on 6th Street downtown. I had a supervisor there who came into work and started being really ugly with everyone, and we couldn't figure out why. It turns out she was drunk, and we had to figure out how to move her away from the front desk where the guests were, which we did by just having our AGM inverter to the back side of the room. And then after that, we had to go back there, and she was so incoherently, she had no idea. We had to explain to her that the things that she was telling us we could not do because A, they were illegal, or B, they would cause harm to other people and things like that. And eventually we got that straightened out, and with our AGM and our GM who were above her, and she was above me, we got everything fixed in an orderly manner that didn't cause too much harm to A, our business, or B, anybody's feelings or anything. So.
Okay, so tell us about
Okay, do you have an example of a time that you had a conflict and how you resolved it? I realize that this is similar to what
Yeah, that
you
kind of
said. We have a different idea behind each of them, but maybe more of a conflict rather than like disagreeing with a decision.
Okay. When this summer I went to Europe with the choir here at Mainz, and there was a point where we had to, we were broken into 2 groups. And Group A was supposed to go do this thing, and Group B was supposed to go do this thing, and because of the legalities that came with taking a bunch of students overseas, we couldn't deviate from either A or B. So within our groups, we actually ended up deciding, we weren't actually supposed to switch our groups either, but we decided to. What we ended up doing was taking people from Group A and Group B and mixing them and then going and doing our separate things, even though technically that wasn't, something that we could do. It was what we had to do because there were also alumni on the trip that got really antsy about it. So we just had to make a compromise in there and get around to everybody to make sure that everybody got to do what they needed to do for that day.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.